Right now, somewhere, someone is meeting a person they like, and their stomach is doing this weird little flip. Heart rate spikes, palms get clammy, that fluttery, slightly sick feeling low in the gut, the one every song and every rom-com calls butterflies. Here's the thing though, that feeling isn't a love thing. It's one of the oldest alarm systems our body has, and it was built for something way less romantic than falling for someone. It's older than language, older than tools. It's older than being human at all. The question is, why does your brain use the exact same physical response for I might be in danger and I think I like you? Let's go back to the actual beginning, not beginning of romance beginning of the nervous system itself. Long before humans existed, mammals evolved something called the sympathetic nervous system. Its whole job was simple: detect a threat, flood the body with adrenaline, get ready to run or fight. In the early 1900s, physiologist Walter Cannon put a name on it: fight or flight. But the wiring itself is millions of years older than the phrase. And here's the detail people skip over. This system doesn't just speed up your heart, it also pulls blood away from your digestive organs. Less blood flow to the gut means the smooth muscles there get twitchy and oversensitive. That twitchy, fluttery sensation you feel, that's literally your stomach being deprioritized so your legs and arms get more blood instead. In other words, butterflies are your body preparing to sprint. Now fast forward to early hominins living in small tribal groups. Survival wasn't just about lions and food, it was social. Who's trustworthy, who's dangerous, who might make a good ally or a good mate. Every one of those decisions needed to happen fast, often before the conscious brain had even caught up. So the body reused the same old alarm system. Not because evolution invented a brand new romance detector, but because building one from scratch would have taken millions of years it didn't have. Recycling the threat response system was faster, cheaper, and honestly, kind of lazy in the best evolutionary sense. Here's what makes this actually important. Your body doesn't have a separate wire for exciting and a separate wire for dangerous. It has one wire, one alarm, and your brain decides after the fact whether to label it fear or attraction. That's not a metaphor. That's literally how the system works. The connection runs through something called the vagus nerve, a long nerve linking your brain directly to your gut. When your brain flags a moment as emotionally significant, whether that's a predator in the grass or someone's eyes catching yours across a room, a stress pathway in the brain called the HPA axis fires, and the signal travels down that nerve straight to your stomach. Same nerve, same pathway, different label. So, next time your stomach flips when your phone buzzes with a text from someone you like, same exact biological reflex that once meant there might be a leopard in that bush. Congratulations, your body thinks your crush is a leopard. But here's where it gets even weirder. This isn't just old theory. We can actually watch it happen. In the year 2000, researchers Andreas Bartels and Samir Zeki at University College London ran the first brain scan study specifically on romantic love. They put people who described themselves as deeply in love into an fMRI machine and showed them photos of their partner. Two brain regions consistently lit up. One was the middle insular cortex, the same region tied to gut sensations and that fluttery something's happening feeling, and the other was part of the anterior cingulate cortex, linked to euphoria. Fear circuitry and pleasure circuitry sitting right next to each other, both firing at once. Think about that. The scan of someone falling in love looks disturbingly similar to the scan of someone bracing for impact. And it happens fast. Dating research has found that this attraction response, the flutter, the fixation, the slight panic, can kick in within about 90 seconds of meeting someone. 90 seconds. Not enough time to microwave popcorn, but apparently plenty of time for your ancient alarm system to file a full report on a total stranger. Here's the part that reframes the whole thing, though. Some evolutionary psychologists argue those butterflies aren't just a glitch, they might be doing actual work. A rush of adrenaline and heightened alertness forces you to focus intensely on one person, notice details, remember them clearly. From a purely reproductive standpoint, that's not anxiety, that's your brain running a rapid background check on a potential mate, using the fastest processing system it had lying around, the fear response. So, the awkward, sweaty-palmed, can't think straight version of you meeting someone you like, that might be tens of thousands of years of mate selection machinery working exactly as designed. Kind of makes the whole just be cool advice feel biologically impossible. So, here's the full picture. It starts with a threat detection system built for predators millions of years before humans existed. Early hominins repurposed that same system for reading social risk and opportunity in tight-knit groups. The wiring routes straight through the vagus nerve into the gut, which is why the feeling shows up in your stomach and not, say, your elbow. Modern brain scans catch fear and euphoria circuits firing together in people who are in love. And somehow, this whole ancient survival mechanism still activates in under 2 minutes every time you meet someone your brain decides might matter. So, next time you're standing there, stomach flipping, palms sweating, brain completely useless, you're not malfunctioning. You're running software that's older than fire, older than language, older than the concept of dating itself. Your ancestors used that exact flutter to survive predators. You're using it to decide whether to text back immediately or wait 3 hours so you don't look too eager. Somehow, both of those still feel like life or death. Maybe that's the real punchline of being human. We never actually got a new alarm system. We just kept finding new things worth setting it off. If this made you rethink your last first date, you know where the like button is.